Hey there, Mavs. All right, glad you're here for FUNdations. Are you ready to rock and roll FUNdations today? Guess what? Well, we have a couple guests here. If you can hear Baby Dane, I have my trusty assistant, Mr. Cody. And look who we found. Cody, show him who we found. Cousin Echo. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, yeah, Cousin Echo's here. Mama Echo's busy. Baby Echo's taking a nap. Cousin Echo's here. So get ready for Cousin Echo. All right, we're going to review. We always start with review. Review some of the sounds that we know. Ready? O-L-D, cold, old. O-L-D, cold, old. Oh, did you repeat it? Did you show me the movement? All right, this is how it gets better. Come on, I want to hear you next time. This is how we learn. K, kite. K, kite. Come on, I want to hear you. O, moon, ooh. O, moon, ooh. Remember, you're repeating after Cousin Echo because Mama and Baby are busy. You can do it. O-S-T, post, oast. O-S-T, post, oast. I-N-D, find, eind. I-N-D, find, eind. A-W, saw, aw. A-W, saw, aw. A-N-K, bank, ank. A-N-K, bank, ank. E-Y, key, E. E-Y, key, E. I-N-G, ring, ing. I-N-G, ring, ing. Stick with me. C-K, sock. C-K, sock. All right, way to get warmed up. Cousin Echo, thank you for your help. You may go take a nap with Baby Echo. See you later. Peace out. Okay, here's our new learning for the day. Are you ready? We're at Mavs. Here we go. This two-syllable word has a silent letter in it, and it has a vowel that says its name. So if you were to divide this word into the two syllables, where would you divide it? Look at your screen now, and I want you to think about where you would divide it. Say mistake. Mistake. Mm-hmm. 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 There's several ways you can count the syllables. Nice. I heard the same thing. I would divide mistake between the S and the K. Okay, Mouse, now how would you mark up mistake? How would you mark up this word? What do you already know? Well, we've already learned about closed syllables. So I would scoop mistake, since we heard to divide it there. I would scoop it. And I know that this I, every syllable has a vowel sound. This I is closed. It's closed between two consonants, the M and the S. That's right. So now what are you noticing about this syllable here? I see two vowels, but how many sounds do you hear in that chunk, which is actually a smaller word, take? Take, take, a. We don't say takey. We don't say tacky. It's take. So guess what? I have a secret story for you. That's right. Right here. When you have a syllable that has a vowel, the long vowel says its name, because this bossy mama E, just like this one right here, this bossy mama E can jump over one consonant. And Cody, what does she tell that syllable to do?
Hey, you say your name.
Hey, you say your name. What's that A's name? That's right, it's A. So it's a long A. So the way we mark it up looks like this. The A says its name, so we give it a long mark. And we say it's a vowel, consonant, E syllable. There's a lot of syllables that look like this. There's a lot of syllables that are closed like this. We also cross out that E because the E doesn't say anything. The mama, see how she has her mouth covered? She doesn't talk. But she sure is good at shaking that finger, and those vowels know what to do. Bossy Mama E can jump over one consonant. Hey, you say your name. All right, are you ready to practice this, Mavs? Here we go. Okay, Mavs, now how would you mark up this word? Invite. Think about what we just learned. You already have background knowledge on this chunk, in. What do you know about this chunk, vite? How would you mark it up? Scoop the first syllable. Scoop the second syllable. That first syllable is closed. This consonant is closed off by this, or this vowel is closed off by this consonant here. Now there's where we see exactly our new skill that we're talking about. That bossy mama E can jump over one syllable, tells that I, hey you say your name. So this is a vowel consonant E syllable. That's what that means. The C means closed. Vowel consonant E means there's a vowel, a consonant, and an E. That silent E is shaking her finger and telling that I, you say your name. And don't forget the straight line, because the straight line shows the syllable sound, and the E shows that the E is not talking. Okay, let's try again. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab a scrap piece of paper, the back of a cereal box, a pencil, a crayon, whatever you have handy. Pause the video now, and I want you to grab a couple things so that you can try this with me. Then come right back. All right, Fundations, word work pros, here we go. I want you to write this word on your paper. Who knows what that word is? What? That's right, reptile. And if you weren't quite sure how to read that word, one of our great strategies as readers is to chunk words. You can chunk it into the syllables that we are talking about. You can chunk it into chunks that make sense to your brain. I see rep, and then based on what we just learned, we know that bossy mama E can make the I say its name. So it would be rep, I, O, tile. Nicely done, Mavs. Here we go. How would you mark this word up? I want you to go ahead and write reptile on your paper. And then I want you to try marking it up. All right, do you see reptile? How would you mark it up? Scoop it. Reptile. I hear two syllables. Reptile. Reptile. Nicely done. Let's check it. Scoop those syllables. 1, 2. Way to go. Does yours look like that? If not, go ahead and adjust it so that it matches. Okay, what do you do next? That's right. What kind of syllables are those syllables that you scooped? What's that first one? What kind of syllable is this one? What kind of syllable is this one? That's right. The first one is a closed syllable. So you should have a C under the rep because the E, the vowel E, is closed off by the R and the P. It's closed off. What kind of syllable is this one? Just learned about it. That's right. It's a vowel consonant E syllable with that silent E at the end. And it makes that I say its name. It's a long I. So what would you do to show the I is a long I and that bossy mama E, hey, you say your name, is not making any sound? What are your last two marks? That's right. Way to go. If yours matches this, give yourself a pat on the back. If yours does not match, that's okay. We can try again. All right, here we go. Try this one. Inside. Try inside. Write it on your paper. All right, super spellers, here we go, word workers. What have you got? What'd you put on your paper? It might look like my helper's paper. Does it look like that? All right, now how would you mark it up? Give it a go. Give it a go. What do you do first? Scoop those syllables. That's right. Where would you put them? Oh, we're going to have to move it. Scoop the in, scoop the side. Inside. In is a small chunk and side is its own chunk. Then what do you do next? Label them. That's right. In is a closed syllable because that vowel, remember every syllable has a vowel sound. That vowel is closed by a consonant after it. That vowel is closed by a consonant after it. What would you label this syllable? That's right. It's a vowel consonant E. Baby Dane's trying to tell you. It's a vowel consonant E syllable. That's right. Now, what are your last two steps to show the vowel sounds on that vowel consonant E? That I says its name and the E is silent. So we mark it out. That bossy mama E does not make any sound. Hey, you I, you say your name. Nicely done, super spellers. Way to go with inside. Double check it. Okay, here's your challenge. We have recently learned what compound words are. Remember what a compound word is? Tell me. What's a compound word? That's right. It's two smaller words that when they're on their own, they make sense. And when they put together, they may also make sense and make a whole new word. So how in the world would you mark up fireman? I want you to see if you can mark up this challenge word based on what you just learned today and what you've learned in the past about open and closed syllables. How would you mark up fireman? Pause the video now and give it a try. Write it on your scrap paper and give it a go. You've got this, Mavs. Okay, how'd you do? What does it look like? Kind of tricky, wasn't it? All right. You have to scoop them first and then label those syllables. Fireman. I hear two syllables. Where would you break it up? That's right. Fire is one. Man is the second one. Now here's the tricky part. In a lot of two-syllable words, that closed syllable is first. In this word, that closed syllable is second. So that first syllable is a vowel consonant E. Do you see that vowel? Broken by a consonant ending with a silent E. So you still mark that silent E and you still mark that long I saying its name because that bossy mama E can jump over that R and says, hey, you say your name to that I, right? That's right. That was a tricky one because that closed and that vowel consonant E syllable were swapped. Now, you might be wondering, why do I need to know how to mark up syllables? Such a great question. It's something that you've been working on for a while in school, and it's important we remind ourselves why we do these things. You need to be able to mark them up because it helps you be a better reader and writer. Knowing these sounds and patterns that are common in our language will help you to spell other words. So let's practice what that means right now. Okay, so now I want you to take what you know about these different syllable patterns so far, and I want you to try and spell a new word. Are you ready? Find a spot on your scratch paper, on the back of your cereal box, wherever you're working. I want you to try and spell include. It's really important to include someone if they're feeling left out. Include. So to use what you know so far, there's a couple things you can do. I hear include. I hear 2 syllables like we've been working on. So you can give yourself 2 lines on your paper. I just flipped my scratch paper upside down so you don't get confused. Include. I hear 2 syllables. So what do you hear in that first syllable? In. I hear closed. I, itch, I. That's one of our sounds. In. And that second one, I hear a glued sound, a blend. Coal. You'd. Oh, that's the syllable we were practicing today. That's the sound. I hear that bossy mama silent E making a vowel say its name. So I hear I in the first syllable and U in the second syllable. Does yours look something like this? Now I'm going to push them together so it looks like a word and we can mark it up. Include. Include, scooping it. That's right. What's that first syllable? It's a closed syllable. The I is closed off by an N. And that U is a vowel consonant E syllable. That's right. Way to go. Okay, last part of Foundations. Get ready for it. Drum roll, please. What's the last thing we do on Foundations, Baby Dean? Say trick words. Dun, da, da. Here we go. All right, here we go. We did that. Ready for our trick words? You got fireman, trying to trick you with that one, but I knew I couldn't. All right, here's our trick words of the week. Drum roll, please. Right. Now remember, trick words are words that we cannot as easily tap out, like pen, pen. You cannot easily do that with the word write. Now, who knows, is this kind of write, like you write with a crayon? Or is it right-handed? You are right, you are correct. That's right. It's you are right and right-handed. Nicely done. All right, get your skywriting finger ready. You are going to finger spell right. Here we go, right. R-I-G-H-T, right. Nicely done. Way to finger spell right. All right, trick word number 2. Drum roll, please. Place. Nicely done. What do you hear about that C? Place. Place. It's a rule breaker C. It is not saying its usual k. It is saying S, and C can do that. When does C say S? Pull A. A is saying its name. It's a long vowel. Interesting. Curious. Place. All right, let's get ready. Let's skywrite place. Here we go. Get your finger in the air. Get it ready. Place. P-L-A-C-E. Place. Nicely done. Last trick word of the day. We need Cousin Echo for this. Drum roll, please. Together. Here we go, Mavs. That is a long one. Together. That is a very long one. Oh, man. Good thing I know how to chunk words and see syllables, because that would help me if I came to this and didn't know how to read it. I see 2, and then I see chunks that I know at the end, like ER says and I know TH is a digraph. It's a sticky, glued digraph that makes its own single new sound. TH says f. Good thing I can spot those chunks I know. together. All right, get ready. Finger in the air, skyride it. Here we go. T, O, G, E, T, H, E, R. Together. That's right, Mavs. Our trick words are the tricky ones that follow some of the most uncommon and unusual patterns in our English language. So these are your 3 words that I want you to write on note cards like this, or tear a scrap piece of paper, or cut it. Write your trick words on there, or take them outside. I want you to get creative. I want you to practice these trick words. They are the rule breaker words that are tricky for us as readers and writers. So it's important that we practice our new trick words every single day. Last option for practicing trick words. You can go to Google Classroom. And when you open your classes on Google Classroom, you will have several choices. You don't have as many as I do, but you can go to our literacy Google Classroom that says Alexander Gurr Hampton. When you click on that and go to classwork, there's a new practice option for you there. It says trick word practice. Go ahead and click right here, and it's a great new resource that when you open it up, looks like this. Your families can print off, if you can scroll all the way down and find the words we're practicing, right, together, and place. You can scroll all the way down until you find them. You can print those 3 off, or you can print all of them off. A lot of these we've already done in school. And you can practice these words. You get to highlight it, rainbow write it, count how many syllables you hear in it, trace it and write it, use it in a sentence, use it in 3 of your own sentences, cut it and build it. Now, this is just one way. This is not the only way. There's a million other ways you can practice this. You can hunt for this word in books you're already reading, keep a tally as you read. You can hunt for them in magazines or news articles you find online. This is just another option, another resource for your family. And if you can't print it off, no worries. Be creative. Go find some shaving cream, go find some sand outside, some moon sand, anything that you have, some beads, and you can build it. Get creative, and I want you to work on your trick words of the day. Give yourself an activity to spend 10 minutes on these 3 trick words today. I want you to be able to read them, write them, and spell them, Mavs. You've got this. Way to go today. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.